Hey, folks, welcome back to the Producer Lounge.
Is it?
Yeah. Folks,
God damn it.
welcome back. This is better. This is better, though. Folks, welcome back to the Producer Lounge. This
right.
is our show about music production.
Welcome.
We're
When
gonna
you
s-
upload it to YouTube, will you just keep the silent bit as a lull?
Maybe I'll inject it at the end.
Every episode lately.
Yeah.
Should we start over again?
No, we're not going to start over. Just, I'm going to stab you after this episode. One stab for each notification. Folks, this is the Producer Lounge. As I was explaining before, it's a show about music production.
That's right.
There's no directive other than us just wanting to chit-chat about music production. We're all producers here.
Which is the prime directive if you're in our lane.
If you found yourself here, you're probably a producer as well. If you have questions or comments, leave them in the comments or questions. Also, if you're watching live, which we are live,
Good on you.
great.
Yeah.
Ask
Look
in
at you
chat.
go.
I guess chat
Yeah.
is comments. I guess is it? I don't know. I don't know if it's the same thing. Who cares?
Yeah. Episode
Folks,
90.
It's episode 90. That's right.
Episode
That's
90.
right. Beautiful.
We were going deep on numerology. If you know, you know.
But
We don't need to go there again.
folks,
Sweet.
how's everybody's week? Let's just jump
good.
straight into that.
That was good. How's
Yeah,
your
how was
week,
your
dude?
week?
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
My week was good. I've been playing with the concept of tightness,
Oh,
being tight with everything,
Like a tiger.
like a tiger. Yeah, it started with snares. You know, I used to do the big explosion dubstep snare that takes up a full beat.
sure.
You know, and it was good. It was a fun time. I loved it. I enjoy it. Probably never go back to that. You know, and then and then you know at a certain point, you guys brought to my attention. Oh, smaller kicks are also really sick. You don't need a big boomy hog down there. You know, it's not really serving much of a purpose.
Goddamn right, you don't need a big boomy hog down there.
No,
Folks,
Let's all be thankful that you don't.
Guys,
Yeah.
4 inches is enough, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, what are we talking about?
The motion of the beat, Caleb.
The kick drums.
Yeah, kick drums.
Yeah, 40 milliseconds is enough.
Yeah, it's not the size; it's how you use it.
That's right.
You know, and typically smaller is better.
That's what I've heard.
That's what most girls say. Yeah.
In case anybody's wondering, 40 milliseconds was an arbitrary number.
And it's a very short kick.
It's a very short kick. Don't think that's how long I make my kick. Calm down. It'll be okay,
Yeah.
folks.
So I've been taking this concept and translating it into like my bass design, and playing with tighter bass sounds, I guess, basically. And it's crazy how much room it really does just free up in a moment. And it's crazy the bounce that it makes. There's something so special about it. Because or at least like I thought, oh, I want like this big, huge sound. I better do big, huge, long, loud, fucking bass sounds.
Massive.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's a time and place for it. Like Excision's figured out how to do that very well. But if you notice with like a lot of songs, especially like if we're going Excision route with rhythm, dubstep, a lot of that, they'll have a really long sound followed up by like a really tight, short guy to give that bounce and a little bit of breathing room and a little bit of sauce. But I've been playing with just making everything like really small and really tight, because you get the added bonus of if you're trying to go for like a swing swagger kind of thing, you get to do the delay thing, and you get like this double bounce kind of thing with your bass line.
What kind of delay thing are you talking
Are you
about?
talking about like a slapback or
Not
like a?
not actually using a delay, like just delaying the sound from like being perfectly on grid.
Oh yeah, it just
moving it
just
slightly.
really accentuates the bounciness of the groove.
Exactly.
That's insane. Yeah.
And when you have a pluckier sound, like it's just perfect for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Party B, baby.
I know,
Yeah,
it's-
this is
it's
the
so
fucking-
beautiful.
This is the move.
It's the fucking move, and it's so much fun.
Make shit all super short and tight and very
Yeah.
surgical
Dry.
Yeah.
and dry. Hell yeah. But yeah, it makes everything pop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Everything pops, everything bounces, everything's all tight and clean.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have space for like, oh, I want to do a reverb swell after this one, or I want
Easy.
to like breathe and then fill it in with some whatever.
Right. And
thing.
it'll make that reverb sound so nice.
Right.
So
Because there's
good.
all that room, and then it all of a sudden there's reverb and then it's gone again.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Right. You can do some lots
You don't
of
have like fucking leaking reverbs happening throughout your song.
Yeah, it's the
Right.
fucking move. And then on top of that, you do the typical reverb throw. And then the fun move is to like print it to audio and then pitch it up or stretch it or do something weird
Exactly.
with the tone of it.
Exactly.
Or even if you don't print it to audio, find a way to just pitch it up,
Yep.
add a
automate.
shifter to it, automate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been playing with that a bunch.
Hell yeah. These are
Um,
all beautiful things.
I
that
know, right?
Preach.
Yeah.
Preach,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another thing to keep the tangent going. Sorry, Dave. We'll get to your day.
It's fine.
I know you're in a rush.
We got quite a long time to fill
yeah,
here.
yeah. I discovered I can't remember
He discovered fucking.
it's a
He can't
whole new
remember.
world. Especially when you have
He
little
can't remember though.
No, someone showed me. I think it was either I don't know, one of the Glitch Hop boys, some cool dude in that scene. Oh no, it was Virtual Riot. Yeah. So in Hybrid Reverb in Ableton, there's 2 size knobs for some reason. I don't exactly know why, but one of them, the one that's like up top on the sampler, if you play with that, it changes the tone of the reverb, which makes sense because you're making like a smaller room. It's creating like a tighter delay. It's giving it a more tonal effect. But I've been playing with that a bunch with the reverb swells that you have in between your little bass stabs. So you can have your bass line or bass reverb like hit a like 5th or a 7th or like some sort of harmonic from your fundamental or your root note, whatever, and you can almost create like
Great move.
Right.
Fucking
Like
super
a
fun
chord.
Great move. Doing
Right,
like
little
a pitched
chord.
reverb is great.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's doing a pitched reverb,
Yeah.
but not like a resampled pitching because it creates like when you resample it, it's a slightly different tone.
Right,
just
but you
because
can,
the
but
algorithm.
you can still do it with a flattened down. It's just it's going to
Totally.
give you a different tone than
Totally.
if you're doing it in
Yeah.
a rack.
Yeah,
Very
basically.
cool though.
yeah, it's so much fun.
Pitching reverbs is great.
It's so much fun, right? Yeah.
Especially when you have something that I try it occasionally. It's very rare that you find a sound that's thin enough yet full enough where you can have a couple different reverbs coming off it that are all pitched different, like make a little chord.
Oh, yeah,
But it's-
right.
It's Mud Haven. So it's-
Dude, yeah,
it's kind
chord
of-
reverb.
It's kind of a it was this weird concept I was trying to do, and it's kind of fun to try every once in a
interesting.
while, but
Yeah.
it gets muddy quick.
That almost made me think, what if you did some sort of like multi-band EQing kind of thing? So you had like a low, mid, high, and whatever kind of range you wanted it, and then you pitched the low to like the fundamental. The mid would be like the 5th. The high would be like octave up. Might help with the cleaning up of it
Oh,
a
You
little,
can
maybe.
do that. You can
I
make
see what
one
you're talking about.
center. You can make one only on the sides.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
played
got-
stereo.
I got to the
Split them
point-
up in different ways.
Oh,
My
that's
the way that
that's
worked
fun.
the best was the lowest, so like 600 to 1,000 basically was basically a slapback, like real short and wide, and then from like 1K to 4K was not as wide and still kind of really tight, but a little bit more of a room than an ambience. So
Right.
a little more shape, and then the top end was more sparkly and shimmery, and
nice.
longer and more mono, and that seems to work fairly well. But again, it's kind of a pain
Yeah.
for like something nobody's gonna really hear. It's just like and like you could just use one reverb, and people are like that sounded sick. Just
I know,
as cool as-
no one would
just as cool as
really.
the other one. It's like you gotta like pick your battles sometimes. Like
Yeah.
it's cooler to work on a fill.
It's a fun little game to play.
Yeah,
It is. It is. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you learn how to process and like you learn how to solve problems using the tools you have.
Yeah, it's a mixing game almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I actually
Totally.
would like to try that.
I like that you made the
Make
high
a stab
end
sound or something.
right. I like that
Yeah.
you made the high end the longest decay also.
Mhm.
That's a fun way
Yeah,
to do it.
because like the lower, the longer, the more mud was
Totally.
was my thought.
Totally.
And
I didn't even think about it as like in that way. Yeah.
yeah,
That makes
and
sense.
the lower, the more mono, the less I like it. I don't know if there's more mud. It's just the less I like it. I like mid reverbs wide.
Nice.
I want to feel the heat coming from the side a little bit. Like
Totally.
I'm not talking about like lows, like anything below 400. You know, like 400 or 500 to 1K, like fucking that sweet spot area.
Yeah.
Those
And
are
it's
nice
fun
when they're all
making
wide.
like just the highs like a longer decay time, because isn't it that like in nature, if you had like a
Right,
something
it's-
explode through a mountain range, the high end would fizzle out.
Right,
faster.
So it's got like a psychoacoustic
Yeah,
property.
a weird psychoacoustic like
yeah.
warps. Like this isn't
Right.
quite
That's
right,
I mean
but
that's
it sounds
why
cool.
shimmer reverb is such a cool thing when it came out. I don't know, back in the 70s or whenever the fuck, because it's such a unnatural thing. Like really, as it gets longer, it gets brighter. Like that doesn't exist in nature, so it was cool.
Yeah.
At least I'm assuming that's one of the reasons why it caught so much fucking traction and why it still exists today.
Yeah.
Even though it's not that good.
Breaking the laws of the universe with music.
Yeah.
Can that be the title of the YouTube episode?
Sure.
Let's go. If we can remember. But yeah, that was my week. Had a lot of experimentation and play.
Sick. That was a
Yeah.
good week.
That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been fun.
Yeah, we played a show on Saturday, and
Swag.
that was the majority of my week.
Nice.
Just working
up
toward the show.
We prepped for that.
Yep.
Lots of prep,
Things
worked on our
printed,
set.
making the set,
Yeah.
practicing a little bit.
doing the mix over and over and over, and like, yeah.
I mean, we did it like 5 times even. Maybe 6. Like we didn't even do it that much.
Yeah.
Once we had it down, like it was 2 runs of us just trying to put it together, and then we were like, all right, cool, just play it a bunch.
Yeah.
And then live, you just don't know what you're
And
gonna
yeah,
get.
Yeah, I know, right?
Shit still fucking goes to shit. But that's why you prepare so that.
Did something go to shit
Oh yeah.
during this one? Really? I didn't even notice.
Oh yeah. Sick.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I did
You-
see.
you recovered then.
I was watching the video, and
Oh, really?
your finger grazes the waveform as you're going up, and so it taps where that is.
Oh
And I
man.
was like, damn. Like it took me a couple times to
I
like
accidentally
watch it.
touched on the touch screen a different place in the song and it just skipped to
Right.
it.
Oh,
Right after we started the song.
Which is funny because the 3000s don't do that. You can click on it and it'll like zoom into that area, and you can kind of like look around.
Maybe it's like not updated.
But then you let go and it doesn't do that. But yeah,
Those
the
were
X
3000s
DJs,
though, right?
It was
Yeah.
the X DJ or whatever.
Yeah.
But it didn't really matter. We just kind of were like, okay, but
We just restarted it.
But and it just was fine.
Yeah.
We just did a little DJing.
Mm-hmm.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
Baptized by fire.
Sick. My week was about the same.
Nice.
All the same things happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stoked to work. I did start a new one, and I'm kind of bummed because I started it, and I started doing some kind of cool things, and then it kind of started getting off the rails a wee bit, and I was like, all right, calm down, delete that, calm down.
Getting a little too excited over
And
here.
then I remembered I wanted to make like more techno-y tracks next. I wanted to make some like more geared towards just like more just dark, less wubby riff, and I was just like, God damn it! Like I started a whole track without even remembering that I wanted to do a thing. So I was kind of bummed about that.
You got deep into it and then you're like, fuck.
Yeah, I was like, I just wasted
Yeah.
like 6 hours. I could have fucking
that's funny.
started a new thing. That
Nah,
I'm-
you'll
yeah,
enjoy those at whatever point.
Yeah.
You can just start a new techno one now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
Right.
that one
Okay.
came out naturally. It wasn't a waste of time. You know,
Right.
you were feeling it. It was coming
Right.
out. It was coming out and all over your ear holes. You know.
It's coming out. It's coming. Oh yeah. Folks, welcome. Thanks for swinging by today for episode 90. We got a little quick tip of the week for you.
Oh
right now.
wow. We know you've all been waiting for this tip this
We
week.
do know that
Yeah.
you've all been waiting. So we're gonna quickly hop into the DAW here.
It's the fan favorite.
In the duh.
In the DAW.
I'm pretty sure that's on that
I
board
know.
somewhere.
I don't know where it is.
Is that on the
I
board?
don't know. You're not supposed to look. Yeah, that's what I just said.
Is that on the board?
Oh no.
You
Sorry, folks.
always 400.
400.
I don't know why.
Oh, look at that. Did we just go 4D for a sec?
I don't know why it's on that. There we go. Why was it on that monitor? That was very, very bizarre, folks. I'm sorry. So,
We forgive
folks,
you, Caleb.
Let me move us real quick. Whoop. Look at that.
Oh my God.
We'll just sit right here.
Oh, look at
Just right here. We'll be
nice,
looking
nice and
down.
tucked.
We'll be looking down.
Yeah. So if you see over here,
So we've talked about this concept before, and we're just going to quickly run through it as a basis of ways to boost the meat in your track. So a simple way to do this is just to saturate things. But if you want to take a step further and like target saturate things and like really kind of take things to the next level.
what?
Not necessarily. This isn't like a one-trick pony or anything. This is like all tools in music production. It's a tool, and it's for specific moments.
Yeah.
In the creative process,
It's a good one to just try.
Right. In the creative process, it's a little bit easier. In the mixing process, it has a very specific use. But in the creative thing, you can kind of do whatever. So we don't really need a sample for this, but we'll just grab one anyways. Name a sample.
Blue.
Blue. Ooh, you know what? I'll finish it. Blue. Hawaii. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get this going. Look at that. It's even just a song that we can like easily juice right now.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. So
Blue. Hawaii.
we got the saturator here, right, folks? You know, we got this saturator. And we got 2 EQs. We're basically just going to boost into the saturator. Till you find some sauce you like. Could always just be a bunch of fucking mids in this. And then drive it.
So I would typically go touch my saturator first and then go and note around and find where it makes it sparkle in the way that I want
it's
it to.
technically kind of, it was already touching.
Yeah. No, I know.
But
yeah.
I'm not trying to do anything specific here. I'm just saying 2 EQs with some kind of saturation in between.
Yes.
Another way to do it is so let's play this again. You can instead do it like this.
Oh, a little
You
triplet.
can use it to take out where you think mud might be. And then you can kind of boost your saturator
Dude, this
a little
fucking Blue
more.
Hawaii is fat as fuck right now, bro.
It's looking a little chunky.
And now you can add it back in.
Oh.
So effectively what you're doing is you're saturating this and this.
And then get a little
and then
AB.
you're bringing it back in. Sure. I mean, it's not necessarily about A-Bing it. It's just like, these are just like little kind of tricks to do on whatever case.
Sure.
Of course. Why didn't you do all of them?
Wow, dude.
Okay, I see.
Bitwig can't even hang, apparently.
You watch your fucking mouth. I mean, it's louder.
Yeah, it is louder.
But it's not, like I said, it's not about doing this, what I just did specifically. It's just about
Right.
this.
Yeah. EQ into saturation.
Right.
EQ after, or whatever the fuck. Just a nice little
Just
signal
think of this.
flow.
Yeah, just think of this next time you're going to saturate something, through an EQ before and after. And then go about your business, but also start tweaking it around where you think it might be thin.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it helps not, like, on a whole mix like this, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I feel like give them a
there
more
was a
clear thing.
There's a Blue Hawaii I have that's just a break, and I don't know why it's being dumb.
Ooh, a nice little tone.
Just bring in some highs.
It's kind of cool that Bitwig has a just built-in wave shaper like that.
Yeah, it's just a saturator.
Yeah, but you can control the.
Right, you can control the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wave shaping.
It's just shaping those waves, boy.
I love this.
Yeah, a little trick on the wave shaper if you have one. If you bring the we all know the top is clipping off the top of the signal. The bottom is letting it in. So as you go up that thing, it's
Basically,
the volume of the thing coming in.
right, it tells anything below this to be 0. So it
Yep.
just,
Is that almost like long-term transient shaping in a way? I guess you could think about it.
It's transient shaping. It's like taking away the sustain
Sustain shaping
in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not transient.
But anyways, that's the point, folks.
And
It's a
that's a
very
great
good
move. I like to use this trick a lot when I do like bass design, especially if you focus your EQ, your first EQ, on the first 5-ish harmonics of your sub bass. You can play around with those, boost it into a saturator, and create just unique tones based off of that harmonic.
Yep. Or
Super fun move.
have like automated or LFO'd.
Exactly.
Like
Give it some
notches
movement.
or bells or
Right.
Yeah.
You can do that with the gain. You can do it frequency based.
Yep. Just add so much more life to the harmonic series.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I like if I have a sound that I want it to be kind of like a like almost like a riser, doing like multiple notches that are just going up. You know, they're just flowing up one after the other, or at random speeds. So
Yeah.
it does weird phase things, and just kind of takes the sound away from itself. Like it just doesn't sound as good all of a sudden, and it has this movement happening, but it's not really doing a pitch thing.
Right, it's adding character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just adding character and texture.
Tension. Yep.
Shepard's Tony EQing
Yep.
in a way. That's fun. That's super cool.
Shepard's Tony.
Shepard's Tony.
Shepard's Tony.
Hey, I'm Shepard's Tony.
Hey.
I'm a fucking
Hey, get out of here.
It's your boy fucking Shepard's
I
Tony,
fucking-
eh?
I pitch up exponentially, all right? So what if? Huh?
Hey, I'm Shepard's Tony. It's called tension. I'll beat your face in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Protect your neck.
$2. I'll make some tension for you. $2. That's all I'm asking.
Shepard's Tony.
Shepard's Tony. Anyways.
Wow.
We have talked about
Killing it.
wanting to
Shepard's
make
Tony
some
was coming
plugins. Maybe
Yeah.
Shepard's Tony, built-in Shepard's Tone plugin. I've never seen one of those yet. Untapped market. If you hear this and you can make it before us, props on you.
There's
but
a thing
you
in
better
Phase
credit.
Plant that's like a Shepard's Tone, like unison mode.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that. That's cool.
I think that's what it is. There might even be like filters and shit that are called that within.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the
Phase
ladder
Plant's got some
filter.
interesting wavetable stuff that way.
Yeah.
He's
Is the
showing-
Shepard's Tony.
He's John's gonna steal
Oh,
it as
nice.
a track name.
John, you can have it.
Yo, John,
all
please. Yeah. We would probably come to you anyway to be
I
like,
would-
is this good? How's this?
How
Test
will
this out for us.
we design this song? John's
Just
like,
sample us.
I know how to do Shepard's Tone across the whole song.
Yeah,
On
right,
every single
right.
thing in the song, it will have Shepard's Tone.
That made me think. I've never seen a Shepard's Tone like wavetable that you can blend through. That's got to be a thing though, right? Somebody has to have made that by now. I know if anybody knows, do you guys know about the galbanum architecture waveforms?
Yep. I have
Those are fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all based off of like harmonic series and Fibonacci sequences and weird mathematical
Yeah,
shit.
they're
But
kinda
I don't
cool,
think
but
there's
they're-
a Shepard's one in there.
There's a lot of those that are just pointless though, where it's just like basically a sine wave.
yeah, with
being
like
squished.
2 harmonics way
yeah,
up here.
Yeah, and it's just like boo. You're like, okay, it's like a bunch of other waveforms. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing that special about it.
That's fair.
But
Right. It has this mathematical quality to it, but also who cares?
Yeah.
right,
Kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not that cool.
Like
Just
it's
because
not
it's-
gonna like unleash a spiritual angel into your set.
Right. I
You know?
don't get high from just hearing the tone.
Right.
I do. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah.
You are so in tune.
I'm so
Dude,
in
with the
tune with it,
waves,
dude.
So in tune, dude.
Oh. Just take a few tabs, align my chakras with the waveforms, man. You know?
Please do.
That's how you do
It helps.
There's not a Shepard's tone waveform, though, as far as I know. I feel like it probably wouldn't even be that useful. But it's a fun concept. I just need to see it. I need to make it.
Right.
Right. I mean, you could ask ChatGPT.
Oh,
Make me a
you
Shepard's.
think that would work?
Make me a Shepherd's tone VST. Code it now.
Tell
Yeah.
me
Do it now.
how to add one into Serum.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me what bins to add
Right.
in the wave shaping editor. I wonder if you could do that.
Totally. Maybe.
What
I don't know.
bins?
Probably.
That segues us great into our next topic, guys.
What are we talking
Why Little Altar Boy sucks
about? Yes.
Oh.
as a plugin.
Do you
Because
have
it doesn't Shepard tone.
Yep,
You're right.
I have it. Folks, we're going back to the DAW.
Oh, wow. Look at us. We're in the
Holy
DAW a lot
shit.
today.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Little altar boy. Do you guys use
It's
this a
DAW
lot?
episode. No.
Yeah.
No, because of
And are you
No,
about
we're
to explain why?
Yeah. This is a Little Altar Boy is essentially just like a pitch plugin.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a format, it's got
Format.
semitone crank, and it just fucks up waveforms a lot. Do you not have it?
No, I do. I'm
okay.
just getting us a spectroscope.
Oh,
wow.
fancy. We're fancy. It's a professional show.
Yeah. Look at us.
There we go. Close settings.
Very nice.
Where did he go?
So yeah, I came across a thing that was doing a lot of that, using Little Altar Boy, and it was phasing out so bad, like it wouldn't pop through the mix, and I need a replacement just to get it to kind of sit in the mix a little bit, but and then me and Caleb just decided to shit talk Little Altar Boy a whole bunch because we never use that thing.
Yeah.
But there are other things that can be used that do a similar job that Little Altar Boy does that do a lot better at it.
I wish I could get everyone else to see that without it being a pain in the butt.
Oh, right.
I can do it. Give me 1 second.
Dude, just sidechain it to the main screen.
Sidechain it.
Visual
Hilarious.
sidechain. One second, folks.
Weird. No, it's not gonna. We're gonna have to reattach it. There we go. Now it's just you're just gonna have to watch it there.
Yeah.
So, Little Altar Boy. There we go. We can get
Lil
we
AB.
can get a little bit bigger on the stream. We're going to mono this real quick.
Tool.
Okay. So now, folks, you can see it here. Our sample now is just mono. It's just coming straight down the middle. You can also hear it. And we're like, we want to
You
pitch
can
it.
hear it. I can hear it.
I
dude.
can hear it.
Yeah.
Let's make it sound weird.
Little altar boy's the move, right? Wrong.
What? But the built-in distortion.
It sucks.
I know. I hate it so much.
So we'll pitch it a little bit. What's funny too is it does it on random. Like it doesn't always just magically go stereo.
Oh.
See, it's still mono right now.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds so defeated.
Maybe what they were doing wasn't Little Altar Boy.
No, I mean I've definitely been
something-
messing with this, and it'll just pop out sometimes. I don't know, like it's not to be trusted.
Either way, it just doesn't sound very good.
Yeah. It's a little funky, right?
So let's do here. Let's do a comparison. Let's
Are we just gonna like pitch up the sample or something?
no, we're gonna get a Longe Lizard
Ooh.
real quick, and we're just gonna have this just play. Chorus in F. And it's tiny, of course, because life has to be difficult. Play from the start. Thank you.
Wow, do you have perfect pitch, dude? You fucking nailed that note.
So, now let's bring our little altar boy down. What? Did it just... Well, that's one thing that I forgot about too, is it'll just force you back to weird spots. Look, it's... And
Is it automating?
No, nothing is automated.
Oh, right. What in the world? It's just like going back on its own?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
that red button on the top of it? Is that like an automation reset thing?
That just resets it. No, and it still goes back.
Oh, what the fuck?
If we go to a... Even if we go to a preset.
Something's
like,
wrong.
no,
Is there automation within the clip? I don't even know how you find that.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
That is weird.
I didn't put anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
I know.
didn't. Yeah.
Very strange.
It's very strange. Honestly.
Glitchy ass, weird.
This thing ain't fucking to be
Plug-in.
trusted.
Sound toys.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, sound toys. I like
Sound
Crystallizer.
toys.
I
Crystallizer's
like
pretty fun.
plenty of them.
Crystallizer.
It still
okay.
does it. What the fuck are you doing? Now it's a... Why is it matching the pitch?
Oh, transpose?
But I use it on a bunch of other things that I've never had that do that.
Restraint says Z plane elastic pitch 2
Hey.
is.
Yeah, baby. That's where we're getting to
We're
that.
getting there,
Okay.
John.
We're
We're
getting
getting
there.
there.
Don't spoil the surprise,
just-
John.
I don't know if we have two.
I'm trying to
But-
like just move past how bad this plugin is.
I know,
and
it's-
it
it's
keeps
really
reminding
hard.
me that it's terrible because now I can't even do anything.
This is even doing right
I wanted
now.
to do a side by side.
You should be able to just, like,
pitch.
pitch it and then it stays, but it's not doing that.
We'll just go back to the fucking. Well, not that. There we go. Let's do something static. Okay. Get them back on there. Now we're back to the stereo thing. So listen to it with a little altar boy off. And that's on. You see how stereo is? How stereo it is?
Oh.
I don't know if that works with it all the way mono. No, yeah. See, look. You should be.
It's stereoing it. What the fuck?
See, I told you it does it randomly.
It's
What?
bad.
It's,
Yeah.
And we're not even pitching around. We're not doing anything.
That's weird.
I'm telling you, folks. Make this go viral.
Sound Toys,
People need to know.
we love you, Sound Toys, but this one
I don't even-
it is a little funky.
I don't even hate on people who use it because you just don't know. But I didn't notice until I did notice. And / maybe it was John who was, or you, I can't remember. Somebody was like,
It was definitely me, dude.
no, it like does weird things. And I was like, really? And then I started noticing all the fucking weird shit, and it just started doing weird things on me. So let's see if we can pitch it down.
Yeah, we have a newcomer in chat, Aaron Anderson. Welcome to the party, Lil Blubs. What's up, boy?
Hey, buddy. Okay, so -3, -3. Now let's get in elastic
It is
pitch.
version 2. Yep.
Let's go 2 and 2.
I've never even heard of this plugin.
It's good.
I'm excited.
It has issues that I don't like it
Mm.
either, but it's better than Little Altar Boy, that's for sure. So, can we do?
You did 2 on Elastic, and you did 3 on Little Altar.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Nice.
Nice.
Again, it's still not better, or still not the best, but it's better. What I want to be able to do is, can I deactivate him? Yeah. Okay, so this is Little Altar Boy. It's all fucked up.
It's not stereo anymore.
Yeah. We'll just leave the mono. We'll just leave it like that.
Yeah.
There's the other one.
Oh, how much better does that sound?
It is way more stable.
Way more stable.
Yeah.
Now it's stereo.
Look at the specs, the spectroscope.
Oh,
above
you know
the
what?
Stoke.
You know what though?
That thing is a
Yeah.
nightmare.
the tool is getting no,
no,
it's not. Never mind.
tool's off,
Never mind.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Right.
That keeps its. Yeah, it doesn't affect the stereo image at all.
Huh.
Wow.
It's much better.
Interesting.
All the way up. All the way up.
All the way turned up. Oh, beautiful.
Jesus.
Yeah, come on, night
So,
and day.
so much better. So much
Jesus
so much
Christ.
Yeah. And Elastic Pitch also gives you control over the format separately. It's
Yeah.
got that XY
Yeah.
situation going.
Right,
so you
right,
can
in case
do the
people
same sort of thing that you would do with a Little Altar Boy
Just
where you kind of
unlink it. And
Oh,
and you
I
can
see.
drag pitching around and
Oh.
formats
That's fun.
separately.
Oh, it sounds nice and clean too. Damn.
It's also got feedback, which is
A feedback.
fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Input freeze.
Anyway,
Wow.
welcome to the producer lounge, folks. This is this is why we started the podcast.
The Elastic
on
Pitchy
tangents.
Boys Lounge.
Yeah, Elastic Pitch is so much better. There's even
Yeah.
we'll give a shout out to one more. What's that one called?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Elastic Pitch, just like John wrote in the chat here, is Bitwig's pitching algorithm. It's one of them.
Really?
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
there's quite a few different versions of it on Bitwig.
Wow.
Bioshock vibes. I get that, Aaron.
Bioshock vibes? Wow.
There's
Yeah.
Pitch Monster.
Pitch Monster. That's the one I'm thinking of. Pitch Monster is sick. A little bit different. Does things
Quite
Damn,
a lot.
I've never
quite
seen
a
this
lot
either.
Different.
So we have a couple different modes, granular, formant, and then vocode. So formant is very similar to what these guys are doing. But it's not as good, I would say.
It's I don't use the format mode very much. I
No.
usually go granular.
Yeah, same. Because it's really smooth. At least with like this.
Yeah,
like
it's nice.
like if you want to do pitch sweeps and stuff,
Yep.
it's really fucking smooth.
It's really nice as a way to make things wide, and I won't use it like on 100% wet
No.
usually. I'll just kind of
Well, especially when you
pepper in some width.
when you do go wide, you can pitch the width, so you can spread it. And it
Essentially a
shows you,
unison kind of thing.
yeah, it shows you which ear is which direction, and then you can add more, which is pretty fun.
That's fun.
The only thing I want more than this is I wish I could assign each one of those,
Oh.
so I could play a chord that's just like all across. Your
Oh. That actually,
Yeah.
we've gone full circle because we were just talking about putting chords specifically in the mid-side stereo field.
True.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Is there a plugin that does that? I feel like Melda has a thing where you can individually assign frequencies in a stereo spectrum or something.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, I know there is a plugin that does something like that.
I mean, you can definitely just like group and individually do it yourself, but it's annoying.
Right, yeah.
Oh, you're just doing it to the high end. Wild.
Sounds like we're in a haunted mansion
And it's just slight.
I
and the
bet that
mix
might
as
not
well.
sound bad on the hats.
Right.
You know, on the tops of your drums, you know?
Let's do it.
Damn, that's interesting.
As like just I like I feel like sometimes with my tops on my drums, because I keep it very simple, they can be harsh, and doing some sort of like chorusy something on that stuff kind of helps it not feel so intense. And it's just like a light thing that's kind of a bed to it.
Yeah, right. And just giving it subtle
There you go.
movement over time makes it a little less sterile.
Yeah, we'll go with this first one.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Just got to tighten that
Oh.
baby up. See if you can get it real tight.
Oh, it's kind of fun, all fucking weird and loose though. It's like it's falling apart.
The jitter's weird.
Oh, crank that grain rate. Yeah, something up there.
Yeah, just
Just so
a
it's like-
little
it's-
something.
Yeah.
It's cool. There's a filter on it also.
What you do is you do that.
Like you can automate the filter to
Would
make
you-
Shepard's tones. Shit, dude.
Put it in a rack,
Yep.
and you shaper box 3 it. Some noise.
Oh, that's a nice purple.
Make it even tighter.
Well,
Yeah. And then
Yeah, that will definitely give a little bit of love to that area to not be fucking overdone. Nice.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, definitely.
Dial it even further back
I mean, it like
on the mix. Yeah.
flattens it out too, though. It's nice.
Yeah, that actually,
It's nice.
it's the sauce, everybody. That's how it's done.
Yes, sir. And that's
That
we
was
got-
not planned.
We went out on a tangent there, but yeah, I
Look
mean,
at us go.
Little Altar Boy, folks. It's dangerous.
It's garbage.
Okay?
Apparently, yeah. Sound toys, no hate. We love you guys. Keep pushing and trying. But like apparently on that one, it
Hey,
just,
just fix it.
yeah, or just update it. Like
Yeah, make a new one.
Right.
make it
Right.
Altar
Little
Boy
Altar
2.
Boy 2.
Where it
Add a
doesn't,
couple little things in there. Don't let it fuck up all the time, and you're good.
yeah.
Good to go.
Dave is actually a master programmer, so if you want to hit him up specifically, pay him to make your Altar Boy 2. He can do that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
totally. Just hit him up, dude.
I don't think that's possible.
Oh, it's possible. If you believe, Caleb.
If you believe. It's kind of fun. We could have the waveform.
Aaron said I put
Below us.
playback speed
Yeah.
on 0.25. It's crazy. I didn't even realize you could do that live.
Nice and slow. Well, yeah, because it's just slowing down.
Yeah.
You won't be
You
able
can
to
go
speed.
backwards in time.
Yeah, or
With YouTube,
Or
wow,
pause
YouTube's
it.
way cooler in that way.
pause it and wait for the
Yeah.
whole thing to move forward, and then you could speed it up until you caught up. Then you're SOL, bitch.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
John. More like little Falter Boy.
Oh shit.
Damn. It actually is a little bit like a little Altar Boy because it is a little fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
Ooh, it's a fuck boy.
Yeah.
Like he grows up and he isn't nice to women. That's what we're talking about, folks.
Oh.
Guys,
Just talking about priest rape.
police rate? Yeah, the police rate is bad. Closing thoughts, boys.
Closing thoughts. Tight and small is
Well, yeah,
better.
I mean, yeah, we just did
Yeah.
an example of keeping it tight. And
Keeping it tight,
see what
exactly.
You get
Yeah.
it all nice and juicy.
There's a time and place to go hectic and loose and wild, but you gotta be aware of it. Generally, I feel like just tighter, more contained,
Okay.
intentional. I feel like is probably better.
Dave, your closing thoughts?
Like he said, tight is right.
Tight
And
is right.
little Altar Boy, little Falter Boy
Oh.
sucks. This is our just podcast now where we shit
on
on
sound
plugins.
toys.
On plugins.
We just pick a plugin to shit on and show everybody which plugins are better than that
Beautiful.
plugin. Do you think that's a selling point for
Actually,
the pod
that's pretty
somehow?
good. Yeah, I like that.
Go look for the plugins that are better than the things that you have, and then try and use them in strange ways
Yeah, 100%.
while you're fucking with them. Go
Right.
and turn all the knobs.
Doing weird
Think
stuff.
All the
about
knobs.
interesting ways you can use them,
Mm-hmm.
like putting some bullshit like that on hi-hats.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like something I'm not ever thinking of doing, but
Yeah.
now I'll just probably do a couple times here and
Yeah.
there.
All right.
Right. And that leads into my closing thoughts, where if you want something fat, like it's less to do with a one-trick pony, like, let me just throw a saturator on the master. And it's about these little tiny things you do, like widening your hi-hats with this little fucking weird thing that's only 10%. It's like real small, but all those little 10% add up. So you just, do little bits to thicken things up a little bit here and there. Next thing you know, your whole track is just nice and fat.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
that's going to do a better job than just two saturators on like your vocals and your whole mix.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same, guys.
It's not.
Folks, thanks for being here for episode 90.
Thank you for being here.
Uh,
Graduation, numerology,
we
number
should
9.
probably start the episodes with this, but like hit that sub button. It helps. Tell people about the pod if you have producer friends.
Yeah. Annihilate that like button.
Come fucking hang out.
Drop a comment if you're feeling it.
Just come chill.
Go
Hit
follow the Discord.
the Discord, exclamation point Discord, and chat will get you there.
If
Go
you
hit
listen
us up
this
on
far
Instagram.
and you're on YouTube, drop 400 grandmas in the comment section. Then we'll see you. Maybe we'll do something special for. No, we're not gonna do that.
Dude, 400 grandmas.
400 grandmas though.
Yeah, no doubt.
Is it not going to work now?
One day, I do want to get to the point where we do something like that and we say,
Thank you,
type this
Linda.
random thing into the comment section, and then we'll pick a random person and give them a thing. We're not there yet, though. We don't have we only have like a few thousand people that watch us live every time. It's not quite enough. Maybe when we get to 3K, we'll start dropping some pluggies every week for free for you because we love you.
We'll get around to it. Hashtag 400 grandmas.
Go to
400
always
grandmas
400.
name.
Go to always400.com to stay updated, folks. And we will see you next week. Thank you so much for swinging by.
Oh my God.
If anyone's noticed,
Thank you.
we started a GoFundMe for Caleb's new headphones. He's stuck with those.
It's these Sonys. Dude.
Those poor little guys on his ears.
They're beautiful, though. All right, folks. We'll check in later.